Alright, another response video to BCJ999, this time on his Agent X account. And, you know, I'll just explain. You know, BCJ, I'm talking to you now. You're paying for this right now, okay? I'm on the friggin' clock, alright? But this is some part of my life that I shouldn't have to waste, okay? I shouldn't have to waste my time setting a record straight that you distorted and perverted for no reason but because you're a petty little weasel, okay? You got nothing to better do with your life than make false implications and accusations, and that's all they are, alright? So you're going to be accountable for that crap, alright? And you've also demonstrated to the judge that you have no regard for the truth, so you're not going to be able to go in there with the excuse, well, I made the Hitler images as satire or some other bullshit, okay? Because your comments and your remarks just indicate that this is entirely the impression you wish to create. Alright, and it's bullshit, and I shouldn't have to waste my time arguing with nonsense. Slanderous nonsense.
Hey Gary, just a very quick shitty response to you on my secondary channel. I like how you keep creating more and more of these channels. You know, your Just Say No to Kids, your instant runoff voting, your whatever it's called, graceful exit. You know, I believe you said something earlier about how you're not one of these people that creates all these channels and subscribes to yourself.
Yeah, I never said anything. I never said those words. So why don't you quit paraphrasing and actually quote me, if you're gonna, especially if you're going to make an accusation. If you're going to preface something, you know, you really should bring the goods, all right, the real goods, the real facts. If you're going to accuse somebody of something, you ought to base it up with facts, not paraphrase, not nonsense, not mush, something real.
Yet almost all these channels I've been to, well, guess whose face shows up in the subscriptions box?
Yeah, almost all of them. It's exactly one of the four, okay? Look, the point is, two of the channels, I'm neither subscribed to it, the Inmendum channel is not subscribed to it, nor is the channel subscribed to Inmendum. On one of the channels, Inmendum is subscribed, and the channel is subscribed to Inmendum, and on one of the channels, Inmendum is subscribed. Okay? That's it. Those are the facts, asshole. Do they indicate anything at all? No. Nothing. Okay? If there was some willful effort to engineer something or do something, it would be all the channels would both be subbed and back and forth. So you're just full of crap. Again, it's just a disgusting, putrid, weaselly little fuckling implication that means absolutely nothing.
You're a Mentam channel. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to possibly be dragged into a lawsuit. Well, wait a moment. I'm already on your lawsuit, so I'll go ahead and say it anyways. The word liar comes to mind. But
yeah, and the word slanderer comes to mind. Okay, so there, that's what the judge will decide whether you had facts to use that word, that implication was earned or deserved or any of that shit. So fuck you. You proved yourself a reckless asshole. You don't give a fuck about any truth whatsoever. You're just playing a fucking game.
anyways, that's not the point of this video. The main point is to your whole Just Say No to Kids thing. I just, you know, I didn't really I'm having kind of a lot of lag issues. I'm running my Stickam channel right now, but anyways.
Yeah, running your Stickam. Yeah, right. So you're making videos while you're in Stickam. Obviously, the room's going really well.
I didn't watch the whole thing, but I did hear something about vouchers, and I was saying, what a big pile of shit. You know, there's a very simple solution to this big, gigantic problem of overpopulation.
Yeah, I guess if it was that simple, it would have been done already.
More contraceptives, more condoms, more birth control pills. You see, Gary, it's...
Yeah, well, you see, BJ, that's not how the world works, all right? It's a political problem. It's an ideological problem. Okay, China had all the birth control in the world. It didn't do it any good because people want to have fucking kids, you idiot.
It's not the developed countries that's got the serious problem with the overpopulation. It's a lot of these developing and third world nations. You know, especially like a lot of these places in Africa, like Somalia and fucking Ethiopia, you know. They don't have fucking
Well, newsflash, California's catching up.
that shit. They barely, the only thing they really have is, you know, the food and clothes on their backs
and the guns and the bullets and the Civil War.
You know, they barely have enough food and water to keep themselves alive. If we can figure out a real way to, you know, educate these people and give them, you know, birth control and whatnot, I think you'd see a big, giant decrease in the human population.
Yeah, what dream on, okay? It's been tried. It doesn't work, all right? It doesn't work because people have religions and other obstacles to using the devices, you dumb fuck.
So, you know, fuck this whole voucher system bullshit and penalizing people for having kids. I mean,
it's not penalizing people for having kids, is it? No, that's right. You get 2 kids. You want 3, it'll be pretty easy. You just get 1 more voucher for somebody who doesn't want kids. So if somebody in your family or whatever. So you can probably have 3 kids pretty fucking easy. With a little bit of extra effort, you could have 4 kids. Because all you gotta do is talk somebody else out of a voucher. So you get 4 fucking kids. That's not enough? How many people, how many kids does an individual, a family, a couple have a right to impose on the world? Why don't you explain that to me, how it's a fundamental right to create as many children as you fucking want? All right? And it's a draconian horror to tell people that, nah, 4 is probably plenty. Okay, 2 is probably your right. And anything over that is extra, you dumb fuck.
Fucking communist China.
Yeah, well, let's look. It's one step better than that, isn't it? Because at least people can have larger families if they're willing to do, if it's so important to them and they're willing to pay the freight for it, they can get it, they can have it.
No, you're way on left field. You know, we need to have more fucking birth control.
Yeah, right. Who's opposed to that? Nobody, except the governments that run the countries and the fucking religions that run the fucking countries. So that's why you have to negotiate with the fucking countries and say, look, you're not going to get any stuff from us. We're not going to play ball. We're going to sanction you unless you impose some sort of rational policy to control your fucking out-of-control population.
In some of the areas of the world that's having a lot of these kids. So
yeah, Indonesia and India and China. Okay, those are the big ones, asshole.
And you wonder why people call you a fascist and a Nazi and a...
Yeah, right, exactly. It's a fascist and it's Nazi-esque to say you can have 2 kids and you can have 3 kids if you do a little work and you can have 4 kids if you do a little extra work over that. Yeah, that's real Nazi-esque. Fuck you!
Communist and blah 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 blah. You know, pull your head out of the clouds and
yeah, pull your head out of your dirty, stinking ass and grow a fucking brain, you weasel, you. Alright, now we'll go to the comments on the website. Of course, I'll block these assholes, because they really don't deserve it. So, BCJ, 1 fucking star, you crazy fuckhead. Yeah, that's really, you know, there's a real point in making a comment like that on a video, you dumb ass. You know, she vouchers over who can or cannot have children. Now, can't you see, you didn't even get the question right. It's not about whether they can or cannot have children. It's about how many children they can have, you dumb fuck. Give me a goddamn break. There are very simple solutions to this population issue. Yeah, you just keep saying it's simple. That's why it's happening, right? That's why it's getting done. The Peace Corps was really successful. Oh, asshole. There needs to be more birth control and condoms spread throughout the world. Many developing countries don't have such things. No, what they have is they have women who are subjugated to, you know, men who tell them how many kids they're going to have, how many male sons they're going to have. They have lots of fucking political problems in these countries, you jackass. So there needs to be a more distribution of such thing. No, this voucher shit. Not this voucher shit. Yeah, it's N-O-T, this voucher shit. Geez, and you wonder why people call you a fascist, you Nazi bastard. So it's a brilliant comment. So okay, thank you for that though, because now, like I said, you're not going to be able to make some excuse to the judge. Well, I didn't mean to call him a Nazi when I dressed him as Adolf Hitler, because there, you've said it, you fucking ass. That Cyclops guy has a real good one here. Inmendum is a dead end. Can you talk about real issues? Real issues? I don't fucking care about 20 years from now. Well, that's intelligent. I don't care about your virtual reality. I care about now and my family. Do you have children? I don't think so. Well, yeah, I'm glad you figured out I was intelligent enough not to make that mistake. To me, my child is not broken. He is my life and my country's future. Well, if you have one child, how's this voucher thing a threat to you? You could still have even another little child, and then you could show him your comments on YouTube when he grows up, so you can see what a brilliant father he has. Because this second part I think is even better. Suck a fucking tailpipe. You are scum of the lowest order.